Thank you greatly.
Hi, babes. It's Ariana. This is my most requested live chat. Ask anything chat. Thank you, Romeo, for having me on the show tonight. I'm so excited that my new album, Dangerous Woman, is out now. And I'm going to answer your questions. Okay, Mariana from New York said, "What do you do in your free time?" In my free time, I'm always either like hanging out with my dogs or I don't know. I love LA. It's really beautiful, and there's like lots of opportunities to spend time in nature and chill and work out and exercise and get fresh air. But I, most of the time, honestly, am always thinking about music or working on music. So, lots of things. I also love rock climbing. There are a couple really cool rock climbing places in LA that are like so dope. Wow, my nails are disgusting. I've been working too hard. Sorry, don't look. I haven't had a second. Forgive me. Ratchet as fuck. Sue from Hong Kong said, if you could karaoke to one song, what would you pick? Um, Probably any or all of Whitney's like 80s upbeat. Um, Want to Dance with Somebody, Queen of the Night, I'm Every Woman. Um, what's my other favorite? Um, How Will I Know? Yeah, I love those. Or any Madonna classic as well. Christina from Russia said, "My love, I am very glad to connect with you. But my question is, what do you feel when you go on stage, when you say something Arianators? I always wanted to know. Thank you, baby." What do I feel when I'm on stage in front of my fans? I mean, it's an undescribable feeling because I know that when I do a show of my own, like the audience is there for me. They know the words to the songs. They are there because they love me, and I feel like that kind of energy is just like you can't. I mean, you can't describe it. It's a very magical feeling. You know, it's a little more nerve wracking when you're doing like an award show or something because there are so many just like it's like strangers. But I feel like when I'm performing in front of my fans, it's like family. It's like I, you know, it's comforting and it's a different kind of feeling. Um, Theodora from London said, "What was your favorite childhood memory?" Oh, I don't know. I had a nutty childhood. I don't know. I had a funny family, a very loud Italian family. My brother was always doing musical theater. My parents were always singing like karaoke. My mom was always like putting weird face paint on her children, even if it wasn't Halloween. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun. Uh, yeah. Okay. So one of my favorite childhood memories, actually, now that I'm actually answering the question, my mom and I went to Disney World one weekend because I'm from Florida, so the drive was kind of short. And I remember we were turning around to go home, and I like started to cry because I didn't want to go back to school. I think I was like kind of like being bullied at the time, or someone was being mean to me. I didn't want to go because I felt like I had no friends, and my mom was like, "You know what? Are you feeling sick?" And I was like, "I don't know." And she was like, "I think you need a sick day." And she called and she told them I wouldn't be in for a couple more days, and we went back to Disneyland. Like Disney World, she turned around and like booked us a room at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, I remember. And I was so excited because there were like East African crowned cranes walking around outside the window, and I was like, yeah. It's awesome. What was the first and last song you wrote on Dangerous Woman? I think the first one that actually made it to the album was Let Me Love You. Um, and then the last one that I remember working on was I Don't Care. Bailey from Boca Raton, yes, Boca, yes, said Holy Weaves. If you're Ariana Grande and you're reading, oh, apostrophe R-E, I think you meant. Sorry, I'm a grammar. Uh, Actually, that's not true. Sometimes I'll just use the letter U so I can't pull the grammar card, but the apostrophe thing, it kills me. If you're reading this and you're Ariana Grande, I'm probably crying right now. Don't cry. I love you. Just learn your apostrophes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but really, you're. Okay, I love you. Sam from Knoxville. What are you most proud of thus far? I love you to the moon and back. I love you too. Um, I think what I'm most proud of thus far is probably the fact that um, this is like my third album, and I know I'm still young, um, and I've only been doing it for like 3.5 years, but to me that feels like a lifetime, and my relationship with my fans is still like the same. It's still very intimate, and I feel like that friendship is never gonna go away. Like no matter what scale we're doing everything on, I feel like our connection will always be the same, which is really cool. Marie from Switzerland said, "With which artist would you like to collaborate and why?" I don't know. I've been very lucky to collaborate with so many amazing artists and so many people that inspire me and that I like and to listen to. So I feel really surreal to have been able to work with some of the artists that I've been able to already. And I don't know. I'm just kind of focused on this album. Macy and Nicki and Future and Wayne, they all killed it. So that was a dream come true. Coco from Portland said, "Any details you can spill about your world tour? Not yet, but I promise that you'll be the first to know." Donna from Pasadena, Donna from Republic Records, just kidding. Donna from Pasadena said, "If you had to pick any personalized license plate on your car, what would it say?" Yas, with a lot of A's. Yas. That's so dumb, I'm sorry. Locus. Lucas. Toulouse. From Toronto. Locus. I don't know, I'm so sorry. I've never seen your name spelled this way. Locus from Toronto said, "What's the most vocally challenging song on the album?" I don't know. The fun thing about recording Dangerous Woman was that I recorded most of the vocals like right after coming off of a tour, so my voice was in really healthy shape, and I had a really fun time. I don't know, but one of my favorite vocal moments on the album is the ending of Touch It. I don't know why, but I wanted to make it sound like the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Like I did all these weird, like operatic inspired runs at the end, and it made no sense. All kinds of falsetto-y whatevers. And I don't know. That's like a very fun part of the album. Anna from France wants to know, where is Voodoo Love? If y'all only knew about the amount of unreleased songs that I have, I think that you would literally like skydive. You would like jump off a cliff somewhere. You would literally have a heart attack. I love you. I'm working on it. It's a process. But the good news is I just gave you an album. I love you. Rory from Jacksonville said, "Who was your biggest inspiration growing up?" I think my mom. My mom is one of the hardest working women I've ever known. I definitely got my work ethic, my obsessive workaholism, I guess, from her. And I love her, and she's so strong and generous and independent and nurturing and funny as fuck. And she's my idol. Vanna from Dodge City said, "If your tour bus pulls up in front of the 7-Eleven, what's the first thing you go in and buy?" I would always like run off the bus in the middle of the night on tour with like my people that I was with, and we would run in and buy the most random shit in the world. We would buy like random sandals and like hats and weird like ponchos at this one stop. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Rumessa from Vaughn said, "Will you be making a new fragrance soon? Because Ari smells like heaven AF. By the way, I love you so, so much, and you're my biggest idol. I'd scream in happiness if you answered this question. I love you, Queen. I wish I could meet you someday." I love you too, and I'm sure I will meet you one day. Yes, I will be releasing a new fragrance, and it smells very sweet. It smells sweet like candy. Janice from Coral Springs said, "How would you define your happiness at this stage in life. Um, I'm very happy. I think that life is a process, and I think that everybody has, you know, their fair share of a ton of shit on their plate. But, we all work hard and deal with whatever we're dealing with, and we take each day at a time. And, I'm happy. I'm very grateful to be able to do what I love and to have such amazing people around me supporting me. And, they keep me grounded and keep me humble, and they kick my ass when I need my ass kicked. And I'm very grateful. That's something to be very happy about. Hi, Ariana. Jason from Dublin says, I was wondering, what is the one thing you've always wanted to do but never have gotten to do? I don't know. I want to learn more about marine biology. I'm obsessed with the ocean. I want to get my scuba diving license. I want to I don't know. I'm so enamored by the ocean, but that's a weird thing. So much to learn. And space too, but more the ocean. Neela from Nashville said, have you ever seen paparazzi pictures of yourself where you've said, wow, that's a great picture, I should get copies of that one? No. Definitely not. Usually when I'm being paparazzi'd in my head, I'm like, wow, please don't forget how to walk or breathe, or please don't fall on your ass, and hopefully you look somewhat decent. I kind of don't look at that stuff. I'm like, but sometimes I see some cute ones and I'm like, damn, okay, I did okay. But usually not. Usually I'm like, just let me sing. Let me hide until I just have to sing and then go home. Usually that's my mentality, but I'm getting there. Shahir from Plainview said, how did you feel when Nobody Does It Better was leaked? I was just kind of confused because that song is really old, but I'm glad that everybody liked it. It wasn't for Dangerous Woman. It was back when I was working on Yours Truly, and it's just so weird, There are so many songs that no one's ever heard, and usually they don't ever see the light of day, so I was just kind of like, oh, really? That's random. But yeah, cheers to whoever figured that one out. Talia from Magnolia said, what made you change the name of the album from Moonlight to Dangerous Woman? I feel like the title Dangerous Woman more accurately represented where I was at, because I feel like Moonlight as a title feels like the last album, and it feels like I don't know, it feels more dreamy and sweet, but there's a lot of power on this album. I feel like there's a lot of humor, there's a lot of personality, there's I just felt like it was a more applicable title, and especially where I was at the time. I just felt like I was learning so much, and I was really coming into my own, and calling the shots, and I just felt like lyrically Dangerous Woman applied more to the body of work as a whole, whereas Moonlight is the centerpiece of the album. It's what started it all. So it was a very close call, but both are very near and dear to my heart, obviously. Samantha from Cold Lake, do you ever get bothered by any of the hate you receive? No, I have a lot of love. I focus on that. I have done a really good job of sort of deciding what matters to me, and if someone has a problem with me, okay. Truth is, you don't fucking know me, so it's okay. Danielle from Keensburg said, will you be making more makeup products with MAC? And I love you. I believe there are a couple of more Viva Glam colors coming out, but I think that's it. Am I allowed to say that? Okay. Emily from Lorraine said, what is the most recent pic on your phone? It's probably this Dangerous Woman post that I just put up on my Instagram, because my album's out. Yay. Julia from New York said, how do you train your dogs to be so good on tour? I don't train my dogs. I don't like to train dogs. It scares me. I don't want people spending time with my dogs and putting their fingers in their face and telling them to do, I don't know. But Toulouse loves being on tour. So I only take my dogs on tour that like to be on tour. The bus helps them fall right asleep. He loves it. He wanders around the venue like he owns this bitch. He walks up in there like, I run this show, I call the shots. It's the cutest thing in the world. He speaks English. I'll literally be like, come on, we're going to the dressing room. And he'll be like, oh, okay, let me go first. It's so weird. He's a human being. I love him with all my heart. Okay. Alyssa from Milan said, since you have Italian origins, could you say something in Italian? Ti voglio bene. Mwah. Ciao, bellissima. That's about it. Cassidy from Gainesville. I can also say, my mom told me how to say, can I please have another bottle of water? I think that's what she told me how to say in a restaurant once when I was very young, so I'm probably wrong. Per favore, un'altra bottiglia d'acqua. I think that's it, but it's probably not. Cassidy from Gainesville said, you inspired me to go vegan. What is your favorite vegan food? My favorite plant-based moment, I don't know. I love all the fruits, all the vegetables, all the hummus, all the quinoa, all the complex carbs under the sun. Put them all in my mouth. I love them. I don't stop eating all day. Madison from Emmitsburg said, who is your celebrity crush? Jim Carrey, always has been, always will be. I love him with all my heart. It's like nuts. Alex from Sunderland, what's your ideal vacation? I would love to go somewhere where I could see the northern lights. That's so beautiful to me and so mysterious. There are so many wonders of the world that are like, you're amazing. And yet we all have our noses in our Instagrams every day that we can't even see it if it fucking hit us in the face. But yeah, I would love to go somewhere and be able to see something like that. Our earth is so magical and it like blows my mind. So to be able to go somewhere and see something that's completely untouched and unmanufactured and like natural and so beautiful and crazy, that's my like goal. That's about it. I think that's all the questions they gave me, but I love you guys and I hope you enjoy the album. Dangerous Woman out now. Thank you, Romeo.